Alright guys, welcome back to part 3 of the We Are the 1%. Again, my guest is Molowny, and we have a game of him on Prisoner. You want to tell us a little bit about this game? Is it matchmaking or customs?
Yeah, this is a custom game. This is after playing matchmaking for weeks and weeks and weeks. We finally got a pretty good list of people to play with, and so this is one of the times we had set up a custom game, and we were doing that a little bit more often, and it's just a lot more fun doing it that way. So
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start it here, and while it's loading, we can just go ahead and talk about, customs we all know are a lot more fun. No radar, you play against the best people, and when you get clips, during custom games, they're that much more rewarding.
Yeah, definitely.
So we see that you guys got red spawn here. Who do you feel has the advantage?
Gain the lead.
Blue spawn, easily, because they sort of have well, for a couple reasons. When they spawn, there's always one or two people who look exactly, they spawn just looking right where the red team's going to be running out. So a lot of times if I'm on blue spawn, I just start kind of preemptively shooting, and guaranteed people are going to be running into my shots the second they're stepping out, so I can get a kill that way or an assist. And also they have free range to run up that ramp and nade the red lift, so
yeah,
it's a lot easier to get a better start there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. When you get blue spawn, you can just sprint the whole team up the ramp. Of course, you're gonna have to be careful for grenades, but it just seems like 9 times out of 10, blue gets a better start.
Definitely.
So it is a little bit of an advantage for them to start blue, but you guys evened it up here 6-6. You got caught with your pants down with the rockets in that red 2 corner, but J-Dill's got caught by your grenade. The same situation, so you traded, and it's not the worst thing in the world.
Bad spot.
So we pretty much assume that J-Dill's died there with
Lost the lead.
You just got sniped by Kakarot, no big deal. But they have top control.
Yep, and that's always annoying. It's a little easier without radar. You can regain it, but it's still hard. They have good teamwork, and they're just calling it out because spawns are so predictable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's nothing more you can do.
Yeah, ATG Halo, for those of you who don't know, is a up-and-coming gaming tournament site. They did fix Prisoner a little bit. They allowed you to spawn, bottom blue tunnels as well as blue initial and that second floor there by the blue lift. But unfortunately, you guys didn't have that, so it's a little more difficult. We saw you try to push up top with Invis, maybe give your team a little bit of an advantage, cause some chaos, but not with the blue guy.
Yeah, at that point my cover was blown, so I didn't have much choice.
Yeah, if you could think of the best way to retake top on Prisoner, what would you say that would be?
Well, there's a couple ways, but I think the best is to wait for Invis, try to sneak up to blue lift, get somebody up there, and a lot of times they're going to have a lot of people trained. If they can see you coming, they can obviously look at that area and sort of divert the attention. That way 3 people can rush up the red tunnel. Of course, if they don't see you, then that's even better.
Right.
There
or another great way of taking the top is getting a lucky spawn, which you just did and capitalized on.
Which I never do.
Right. Yeah, it never happened. But
it never happened.
You killed Rock Lobster, got another kill. OS spawn, good. Now you're pushing Kakarot to get the sniper out of these blue tunnels, which is obviously a big annoyance.
Yeah, he's Houdini. It's impossible to hit, but I got the kill anyway.
He's juking all over the place. So you take him out, get the Invis rocket guy, and now I think you guys are in a good spot. Invis is burned. You guys have top control and rockets.
Yeah, now it's just a matter of locking down red 2 and
killing spree.
Cycling the overshield.
Yeah, you give Kakarot a taste of his own medicine there.
Tied the leader.
think, you know, now that Invis is burned and you guys are up top, you basically just have to, like you said, walk down the red lift and kind of watch the walkways below you, make sure they don't get up to the lift.
Yeah, and if you know that they're coming, it's just so easy to kill them from this angle. I mean, throw a nade or just obviously watch the little probably that they'd be coming out with. So it's just a really good setup, I think.
Yeah, and you touched on it earlier too. You know, when you play customs with no radar, it is a little easier to retake the areas. But if you're aware, you can lock it down, same as if radar was there. You have teammates calling out positions, and I think here they called out. Yeah. They probably called out there's someone in the red tunnel. So keep back off. Game somehow.
Yeah, I think he got the. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he just had to drop down to the lower level, but. And that's just sort of, and you can tell they're kind of doing the same thing. They know that they're on bottom, even though they're ahead. They're just being very meticulous and careful because it's up right there and you got home.
So we saw that two of your teammates on the bottom,
kill.
And they got
the lead.
A double spawn up top. Luckily, you again here they're pushing.
Gain the lead.
I don't know how you survived there.
Alright. I think I died.
He does manage to take you out eventually.
Gain the lead.
And at this point, they have 3 in red tunnel and things aren't looking good.
That was a good example of, even though we had pop and they tried to take it and we still killed them, it just sort of, you know, made a little bit an awkward scenario where people are sort of running around, not looking in the right areas, and they were still able to rush that tunnel.
Tied the leader.
Yeah. And 2 of you guys got caught there. Red 2 in that corner.
Lost the lead.
Got taken out, and then you spawned, and Jados took you out with a quick headshot with a sniper. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
That was,
you get a handful of spawns up top, and it's never good to snipe the instant you spawn.
Tied the leader.
No, and at least you know that there's nothing you can do. They just had a good shot.
Right. Now the score here is 34-34, about halfway through the game. Obviously the teams are pretty even. You guys have traded top control.
Lost the lead.
Yeah, it's always refreshing to get that sort of the level of team same, because it isn't fun. I don't care what anyone says. 50-2.
Right.
It isn't fun.
It just becomes more of the same.
5 minutes remaining.
Exactly.
Now I think they made a big error. They pushed you guys blue 2. I'm glad you guys just wanted top. You just completely embarrassed Weagle there, but Kakarot finishes you off with that rocket.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, it was still worth it. I don't care if I died. It was just really satisfying.
You get the 4 shots back to Weagle there. Rock Lobster is doing his best to stay alive here, but somebody tells me he'll take him out.
Tied the leader.
Yeah, he did a bad spot, but so am I, so I just have to play chess a little bit.
Oh, Kakarot ties down the grenades, whiffs the melee, and you take him out, pick up that rocket, and take out Jados.
Yeah, that was really, man, that was awesome.
It's never fun to die by a rocket, but it's less fun to die by a rocket that your teammate just dropped, so we know that one hurts.
Especially when he could have assassinated me.
Yeah. You know, that could have affected the game. He gets that backsmack on you, keeps the rocket. You know, maybe they're tied or has the lead.
Yeah, that could have made the big difference for sure.
Especially this late in the game, you never want to have a mistake like that, but it's the way it goes with no radar sometimes. You can catch you off guard. See the lift barely get your Spartan up there.
I don't know how the hell that happened, but sitting there.
So you guys got up by OS. You have a teammate in blue tunnel, which is good. I think he has Fizz. He's up there causing a distraction. You decide to make a push.
Game over.
Which ends the game there. So you finished 40 kills in a custom game, which is good. You were obviously on fire.
Yeah, that was a good game. Hard too against, like I said, against good players. You can has good games and bad games. That just happened to be one of the better ones.
So now that you've had 10 years under your belt playing Halo off and on, you went through the Halo 1 landing and XBC. Halo 2 got super popular with Xbox Live. Then, of course, Halo 3 and now Reach with the classic map pack. If you had to pick a Halo that you played to the end of time, what do you think it would be?
Well, Halo 1, hands down. I mean, I always think of it as, if the first installment of any game is trash, there's no reason to make 4 more after that. And the reason they have Halo 2, Halo 3, now Halo 4, and Reach and Odyssey is because Halo 1 was so good. So I just feel like, why fix something that isn't broken? So that was just the best. And I realize things have to evolve and change, but I just pretty disappointed in how Reach was. I think I played it for maybe 3 hours during the beta and never picked it up until Anniversary Classic was released last November.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about this before, how it just revived our interest in Halo and got us playing it again.
Yeah, for sure. And it's obviously it's pretty much Halo Reach with a 3-shot pistol, but it's still something to latch onto.
Right.
So we've had a lot of fun with it, even though it is still a lot different, but
yeah, and
still good.
And one final question: did you see the Halo 4 video that was released by HaloWaypoint.com?
I did see it. There was a few seconds of gameplay.
Yeah,
and
a few nuggets.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't see Bloom, so that was good, and I didn't see a DMR. That was even better.
Yeah, it looks like they're bringing back the BR.
Yeah, I like the obviously the pistol is ideal. I like that the best, but I thought that the battle rifle was a good addition as well, and I'm at least happy to see those 2 changes. I hadn't played Reach pretty much at all, but especially not enough to figure out what made it suck so hard. So I can't really make any judgments on that yet, but I can see that, like I said, those 2 changes were made, so I'm sure I'll be playing it.
So, just to touch on this subject one last time, what would you like to see most out of Halo 4? Like you said, there was just a few pieces of information in there. They talked about, kind of their overall goal of improving Halo, but what would you like to see the direction of the game move towards?
Faster gameplay. If you're going to put the BR in, which they did, I'd make it obviously a 4-shot kill at least. And I think that right away just speeds up the pace of games. It makes it more interesting. People are going to get more double kills and triples, and now even watching the best players, it's just kind of boring just because of the mechanics. So I want a faster gameplay, 4-shot kill, no Bloom, and get rid of some of the gimmicky stuff that they added. I just think that it kind of ruins it, and
yeah, like armor locking and
they're trying to be like,
is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, and I exactly, and I think I'm okay with Sprint. I think that's an okay addition, but even still,
yeah, I think that's
why
kind of
fix
in
something
the
that isn't broken?
I think that's kind of in the same class as like the lunge that they added in Halo 2. Like the lunge and the sprint, I think are fitting and appropriate, and not too off the wall for Halo.
Yeah, it's just a small enough change that it can be, I'm okay with it, but I just want it to stay true to the Halo roots instead of try to be like Call of Duty.
Right. All right, Ryan. Well, thanks for joining us for the first installment of the We Are the 1%. It was nice to review some of your gameplay and just kind of chat about your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really cool.
All right. Well, have a good day.
You too, man. See ya.